Manok ng bayan, Chooks-to-Go, go Gilas, go! Manok ng bayan, Chooks-to-Go, go Gilas, manok ng bayan, Chooks-to-Go, go Gilas, manok ng bayan, Chooks-to-Go, go Gilas, go! Chooks-to-Go, go Gilas, go Gilas, go! Chooks-to-Go, go Gilas, go Gilas, go!
How's everyone doing? This is Mikee Reyes and I am back again for NBTC24. Thank you for everyone tuned in right now, whether it be on YouTube or Facebook. Thank you for catching this episode with me. Buti pa kayo, nandito kayo kasi ang aking co-host, wala na naman, si Mr. Phenom Kiefer Ravena. I told you he was out of town doing some non-basketball related activities. Pero nag-send siya ng kanyang thoughts kung bakit siya wala dito. So Keith, nasaan ka ba?
Hi guys, once again, this is Kiefer Ravena, your NBTC24 NCAA edition host. Just letting you guys know, wala ako dyan sa Manila ngayon. Unfortunately, I am one of the people who got affected by the stranded aircraft dyan sa NAIA, and it has affected a lot of people. So hopefully, everybody gets home safe, their loved ones. Even though I know it's a hassle for everybody, for as long as it's for the safety of the majority of the people. I'm sure everybody will understand.
And there he is, sabi nga ni Kiefer Ravena, he is stuck sa airport right now. He is in Bacolod, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully, maayos na yung nangyayari man sa NAIA ngayon, and hopefully everyone gets to go home safe. But ngayon, we will have to go through and we will have to push through without Kiefer. Pero mamaya, makakausapin pa naman natin si Kiefer. Of course, Kiefer will still be part of this episode kahit na medyo, nami-miss na natin siya. Nami-miss ko na rin naman siya. So, for today's episode, marami pa rin mangyayari. A lot is in store for all of you. We will have our second player sa ating player profile. We'll talk about that very, very soon. After that, we had our last one standing for the UAAP para sa ating Season 81, the first ever last one standing one-on-one hoop challenge, and we caught up with the newest Fighting Maroon, ang di masyadong sikat na Coco Paras. We will talk to him later on. We will ask how was the experience sa kanyang one-on-one hoop challenge and how was his his first time to represent the University of the Philippines and play in a UAAP event. So watch out for that. We move on over afterwards to the weekly reveal ng ating top 24 players for the NCAA edition of the NBTC24. That's very, very important. Alam naman natin na a lot of these players play well. Yung iba medyo bumababa, medyo umakit. Yung iba nagpapakilala. So we'll talk about that later on. Right after, we will talk about the exciting games that happened all over throughout the week, whether it be in the NCAA. Pag-uusapan din natin yung one-on-one hoop challenge ng UAAP. And of course, to end the show, we will always talk about, or we will always have, Kiefer's favorite part, ang ating top 5 plays of the week. So a lot of things are in store for you. So stay tuned. Kakayanin natin to. Please samahan niyo ako kahit wala ngayon si Kiefer. Let's do this. So here is week 6 of NBTC24. So guys, first things first. Last week we introduced a new segment sa ating NBTC24, and we will have our second player sa ating player profile. I heard isa itong Batang Gilas standout. So here is Dalph Panopio.
Dalph Panopio, and this is NBTC24 player profile. Name Dalph Panopio. Height 6'1", age 18, position point guard. School, I'm from Stella Zura Roma. My favorite player is Rajan Rondo. My favorite team is Boston Celtics. Favorite move? Jump shot. Oh, jump shot or crossover. Yeah. I'm Dalph Panopio of Batang, Gilas, and you are watching NBTC Play Profile.
And there is Dalph Panopio, very, very exciting player na I'm sure magpapakilala sa ating lahat, especially when he reaches the college level. But for now, magdo-dominate muna siya sa high school, and I'm sure na maririnig natin siya maraming beses ito sa NBTC24. But we go from one player na nagpapakilala to a player na kilalang kilala na. Everyone is very excited for this guy to come back to the Philippines. Of course, he came from the LaSalle Green Hills Greenies program. Then he moved on over to California. At ito, nagbabalik siya ngayon. And he has just committed to the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons. And he made his first appearance in a UP uniform and in a UAAP event this past week sa ating last one standing one-on-one hoop challenge. And I had the chance to talk with this guy, very, very humble kid. Here he is, Kobe Paras. What's up guys, this is Mikee Reyes and I'm here sa Mall of Asia Atrium, as you can see, for our UAAP last one standing hoop challenge, one-on-one hoop challenge. At kasama ko ngayon, the newest Fighting Maroon, of course, ng UP, it's Mr. Kobe Paras. Kobe, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
How's the I'm good, I'm always good, even though nawawala na ako ng boses. But how's the experience so far? I mean, the first time you represent UP and also the first time you come out in a UAAP event.
I'm happy just because I'm given the opportunity to represent UP, and at the same time I'm just glad na may tiwala yung mga coaches and UP community sa akin. So I'm just here to represent UP and hopefully, you know, win it all for them.
And earlier you told me that you had no preparation whatsoever because you found out that you were competing yesterday. So how is it so far? You're 2-0. So what's the game plan moving forward?
Game plan, just stay hungry and humble, just the basic stuff, and have fun. A lot of these guys, you know, they think, you know, it's kailangan seryoso. Ako naman, I just have fun. You know, if you don't have fun, you're probably just gonna have those negative energy with you.
Yeah, that's true. And you're going up against a lot of your friends here. A lot of your friends are here, so I'm sure that's exciting to perform in front of all of them. But Kobe, I heard that you are very, very busy with Chooks-to-Go right now. Can you explain that part of your life right now?
So Chooks-to-Go and Boss Ronald have been there for me, you know, since I planned on coming back here. And, you know, shout out to them because without them, none of this would happen. Not the NBTC, like, their support means a lot. So I'm just grateful that Boss Ronald and Chooks are making a national team for the 3x3. And it's about time, just because, you know, the Philippines is basically known for basketball. And it just sucks na every 3-on-3 tournament we have, paiba-iba ng player. And the reason why mostly all these teams in the 3x3 win the championship is because their team has a solid national team then. So it's really smart and it's a good move that Chooks-to-Go is partnering with 3x3 to have a national team.
So talaga marami nang natutulungan ang Chooks-to-Go. Again, masarap yan kahit
walang sauce.
Kahit walang sauce, sabi nga ni Kobe. But you will also compete sa finals ng dunk contest dito sa last one standing. You have any surprises up in your sleeve?
A lot of people ask me if I prepare dunks or if I warm up. I don't. You know, it's just in the heat of the moment.
Whatever you think of.
Yeah, whatever you think of. It's about creativity and about getting the crowd going. And I've been in a lot of competitions, so this is gonna be fun because it's for the UAAP and at the same time I'm representing UP.
Actually, ganun din ako pag nagda-dunk contest ako. It's like, you know, whatever pops up in my head during the dunk. But I'm with Kiefer Ravena in this one. You have anything to say to Kiefer?
Keith, pag kailangan nyo ng third host, bro, I'm just here. You know, Chooks-to-Go, bro. Tayong tatlo.
Problema, baka ako matanggal pag pumasok to.
Pwedeng tatlo.
Pwedeng tatlo. Sige, tayo
nagsabi sa akin eh. Message kay Keith. Keith, tayong tatlo.
Ako sabi natin si Melmac and of course, Boss Ronald about that. But, good luck to you sa dunk contest, sa one-on-one mo. And of course, sa Chooks-to-Go, any message to your fans and invite them dun sa mga tryouts mo.
To everyone out there, thank you for the support. Thank you for supporting me in UP, the national team. And I also wanted to let you guys know that we will be in your city soon. So just look online. We're going to have a lot of surprises too, where we're going to have the 3x3 tournament. And para lang sinabi ni Mikey, huwag niyo kalimutan ng Chooks-to-Go kasi masarap kahit walang
sauce. Yung pala. But okay, thank you again, Kobe. Good luck to you. Back to you, Keith and Mikey. Like I said, people are very, very excited that Kobe is finally back in the Philippines. I am personally excited, of course, that he will represent the UP Fighting Maroons. Unfortunately, hindi siya nanalo kasi it was Jordan against Kobe in the finals. And Jordan outlasted Kobe na 11-8. Am I right? 11-8. Of course, Jordan Bartlett, a transferee from the NU Bulldogs. Ngayon, nasa green and white na siya with the LaSalle Green Archers serving his residency. Medyo di kita yung laban, but, you know, Jordan just, you know, took control in the end and reached 11 points first. Pero the high-flying Kobe Paras still put on a show, outlasting, beating fellow Manok ng Bayan Chooks-to-Go, dunker in Air David Carlos. Ang ganda ng mga dunk ni Kobe doon. He dunked over referees. He dunked over Rashid Rivero. He dunked over Brent Paraiso. So a lot of friends helped Kobe out. So very, very exciting times ahead for the UP Fighting Marines and Philippine basketball and all, because Kobe is of course part of the Chooks-to-Go 3x3 program na naghahanap nga ng mga players from all over the country to represent the Philippines for our 3x3 team. And of course, lalaro din yan sa UAAP nga. So we're very, very excited for that. But we move on over to high school basketball ulit. Balik ulit tayong high school. So here is your top 24 NCAA players from the high school division this past week. So for our top 24 high school players sa ating NCAA edition ng NBTC24, meron tayong bagong number 1. Of course, Clint Escamis was at number 1 last week. May dalawa na siya. Joel Cagulangan also has 2 weeks in his name na number 1 siya. So let's run down the list. First off, we have Zach Estacio. At 23, we have Sean Umali from the Letran Squires. Finally, a Squire. I'm sure masayang-masaya si Glenn Cubuntin. CJ Buhado at 22. Marvin Dionisio and John Baluyot, both Light Bombers at 21 and 20 respectively. An Aureliano Brave at 19 is Lars Sunga John De Los Santos, another Light Bomber at 18. Rom Hunsay, another Brave at 17. Joshua Galliano from the Altalets. RC Kalimag at 15 from the Greenies. Eli Ilustrissimo at 14. John Barba from the Lyceum University, Lyceum of the Philippines University at 13. At 12, we have Mac Guadana, his teammate. At 11, we have Kian Baclaan. Paulo Hernandez follows Kian at number 10. Milo Hanao at 9. Dan Arches falls down 2 spots from 6 to 8. We have Aaron Formin, who falls 4 spots from 3 to 7, of course, from the Arellano Braves. Joshua David from the Greenies at number 6. Jonel Policarpio from Mapua at makes it to our top 5. Joel Cagulangan, umakyat na ulit ng 1 spot at number 4. Clint Escamis bumaba from number 1 nga. Napunta ngayon siya sa 3rd, of course, from the Mapua University Red Robins. John Amores sticks at number 2 from the JRU Light Bombers. And congratulations to our number 1 player sa ating NCAA edition sa week 6 from the Greenies, Inand Fornilos. So congratulations to you, Inand. I'm very, very happy na umangat ka finally. All your hard work and all your perseverance throughout last season and this season has finally paid off. And congratulations again to Inand Fornilos from the Greenies. And with that being our top 24 ng ating NBTC24 sa week 6 ng NCAA edition, tatanungin natin si Keith. Keith, ano ba tingin mo dun sa ating top 24 players ng NCAA this week?
Hi, Mike's. Yep, that was our NBTC top 24 NCAA edition. And Inan Fornilos making a huge leap from the 11th seed coming in, being the top player for this week. Si Amores and si Escamis, bumaba lang sila from their places, but you know, they played very consistently. They're still at the number 2 and the number 3 spot respectively. But Inan Fornilos, I think it's a long time coming na maging number 1 siya. You know, he's a hardworking guy, gives it all. A great sidekick for Joel Cagulangan to have, and you know, his attitude is always positive, and you'll always want to have somebody like Inan Fornilos in your team to do the garbage work, to do the hard work, trabajo. And you know, just a big congratulations to him, and hopefully he continues to play the same for the Greenies.
Ayun nga, 'di ba? Daming nagkagulo, daming umakyat. Inan Fornilos again from 11 to number 1. So Keith, pag-uusapan muna natin itong si Jonel Policarpio. He was at number 8 during week 5. Ngayon, number 5 na siya. Cracking the top 5 ng ating NBTC 24. So Jonel is of course a player from the Red Robins ng Mapua University, a teammate of Clint Escamis. So Keith, ano ba tingin mo kay Jonel Policarpio naman? I'm sure marami kang alam at napanood mo na si Jonel, and very, very excited ka dun sa future nitong batang to.
Jonel Policarpio of Mapua. Big week for him. From number 8 going to number 5. Very good tandem with Clint Escamis, who's a resident member of our top 5 list. So it's a good sign for Escamis na may katulong siya, just like with Policarpio. So it's a good push for the Mapua Juniors team, especially the first round is about to end. So hopefully he continues to play well and be a big help for his team.
Maganda nga naman yung team ngayon ng Mapua, Keith, kasi nga meron silang Clint Escamis at ngayon nagpapakilala naman si Jonel Policarpio, and of course the Mapua Red Robins are vying for a Final Four spot. Nandyan ang San Beda, syempre nandyan ang Lasal, at ang Mapua ay lumalaban because last year nag-finals nga ito, and this year they're trying to get back on that stage and try to defend or avenge their loss last season. Thank you, Kiefer, dun sa thoughts mo about Jonel Policarpio, our featured player for this week. And because Jonel played very, very well, a lot of other players played very, very well. So we will check out the highlights of all the NCAA action this past week. So ito, i-recap natin ang ating Week 6.
It is Week 6 of your NBTC Weekly Recap. Let's get into it with some highlights. Score is a little unbalanced right now, but nevertheless, nice drop pass, making 2 people jump. Rodrin for Ayak gets a nice little highlight to go. LaSalle here, just playing great team basketball, getting everyone involved, everyone touching the ball. Arciaga, nice little left-hand layup. Easy. Jacob Cortez, breaking the press, change of direction, change of speed, Euro stepping, coast to coast. Green Hills dismantles Ayak. Final score a lot to a little, 103-71, led by Enan Fornilos with 26 points in just 22 minutes. Next up, we got Perpetual taking on JRU. Thomas Vasquez for JRU starting us off the break. Euro step, way to protect the ball. Floater finish right there for the boy. 13 points for him. For Perpetual here. Oh, double clutch. What a move as Del Galoy. JRU now cruising with the lead. See how unselfish they are. What a beauty, what a joy to watch. The lefty Gab Baluyot hits a corner 3. JRU finishes 84-72 on top. Here we got Mapua versus Latron. Latron with first possession here, 5-2 early lead. Pick off by the big fella. Oh, will he go coast? No. Come on, you got to handle that rock better, baby. Mark Galano and 1. Good finish there off the turnover. Galano had 15 points. More Latron. Off a kick out from the spin move. Number 35, MN Galman, 3-ball. Final play here for Mapua. Let's give credit where credit is due. What a no-look find to Don Arches. Will we see that later on the top plays? You're just going to have to wait to find out. Policarpio leads Mapua to a victory with 28 buckets. Next up on our list, San Beda versus San Sebastian. Here we go for Beda. Off of a steal. Pick off by Jade Talampas, who finishes with a lay. On the other end, blow by. Look at the Jets turned on by Kian Baklaan with a nice finish to top it off. Fourth quarter now. Almost a turnover. Turns into a bucket by Mr. Big Shot. Milo Hanau. High arcing 3 to go. Milo finishes and leads his team with 13 points. Although it was a low-scoring game, they edge away San Beda 52-51. CSB now versus AU. Now I want you guys to pay very close attention here. There's a reason why they have been winning so much. Off the elevator screen, great execution, unselfishness. Screen, more passes, extra passes, feed, Enan Fornilos, finish. Just fun to watch. For Arliano off the kick ahead, Romuel Hunsai hanging in the air for that lay. Fourth quarter here, LaSalle Green Hills trying to put things away. Gets the ball out, corner 3, corner pocket, bang, it's good. Joshua David with a dagger. They win this one 74-66. Getting towards the end here, we have JRU taking on AAC. Let's get it jumping. A turnover from AAC. Starting off with a pretty sporadic play here. Turnover. AAC with the pickup. leads to a cherry-picked layup. Adrian Baloa with the finish. On to JRU. Check out the no-look dish to Marwin Jonicio. What a find there. Fourth quarter, Thomas Vasquez picks up a steal. Foot on the gas pedal. JRU, courtesy of Ronald Bukoy with that finish there. John Amoris leads his squad with 21 points. JRU comes up on top, 74-69. Last one for your Week 6 recap. We got LPU facing off against Letran. End-to-end action here, pushing the break, crossing, laying. LPU, bucket, early. Letran now, first quarter still. Running the offense. Swinging it around from corner to corner, pump fake. What a drive, left-handed layup. Fourth quarter. Clear it out, coach. Cross, come here, cross again. Acrobatic, twisting, turning, and one, sir. Tipping and tumbling. What a bucket there. LPU wins this one, led by Matt Godanya with a 27-piece McNugget with a side of 4 3-pointers. They win this one by 3, 69-66.
Exciting games! A lot of exciting games always, weekly, sa ating NCAA Juniors. At I'm sure lahat kayo gusto pa manood. It will always be sa arena. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Nandun ako pag seniors. Of course, I'm covering the NCAA seniors. Pero maganda yung nangyayari sa juniors level natin. Again, like what I said, a lot of teams are vying for that Final Four spot. Pero ngayon, nangunguna pa din ang ating LaSalle Green Hills Greenies, ang defending champions. So congratulations to Coach Marvin and the rest of the Greenies. Pero for now, bago tayo matapos ang last segment natin, ang favorite ni Mr. Kiefer Ravena at ang tradisyon namin dito, guest ang mag-introduce ng ating top 5 plays. Pero sige, dahil favorite mo to, Keith, ikaw na ang mag-introduce ng ating top 5 plays dahil wala ka na naman dito, iniwan mo na naman ako. So Keith, it's all you.
Oo, alam ko, Mikes, na wala na naman ako dyan. Pasensya na kayo at naipit tayo dito. Alam mo naman, kailangan natin magtrabaho. And still, andito pa rin ako to help you guys enter our favorite segment of our show, our NCAA NBTC24 Top 5 Plays of the Week.
Say no more, say no more. Let's get it going. Week 6 Top 5 Plays of the Week brought to you by NBTC. Let's start it off. Milo Hanau. Off of a steal. Driving hard, attacking middle. Up with a little jelly. And one, ref. Wow, that was nice for number 5. And at number 4, we got Mr. Cortez. Simplicity going past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders. Speeding, attacking Death Valley for that layup there. That is Jacob Cortez from LaSalle Green Hills. Check this one out. I love when we have assists on top 5. No look dish right into the hands of Dan Arches for the finish. Check it out one more time. Styling with a no look. A beauty of an assist at number 3. And at number 2, from LPU, my man says, I don't need to play. Get out the way. Double cross and 1. It's too easy. Cross, come here. Cross again, come here. And 1. And how about a little cartwheel to finish it off at number 2. And drum roll, please. We got the number 1 play of the week. Defense into offense. Block. Not in my house. Attacking. Spin move. Float game. What a finish. Thank you for watching your top 5 plays of the week.
Crazy highlights from all over the league para sa ating Week 6. Thank you, Kiefer, for that very enthusiastic and energetic intro sa ating top 5 plays. Kasi alam ko nga, yan ang favorite mo. But I survived this episode. Wala si Kiefer, wala tayong guest. I mean, Kobe was there. I'm sure all of you we're very excited and very happy to finally see Kobe dito sa NBTC 20. Hopefully, we can have him here live para makausap naman natin ng mas masinsinan and get to know Kobe a little bit more. But, again, I survived. So, hopefully, week 7, makabalik na si Kiefer Ravena kasi mahirap. Nakadaldal kasi si Kiefer. So, nahirapan ako na wala akong kasagutan. But, first off, I would like to thank Rebel for the apparel and the mugs na wala right now dito. And of course, Chooks-to-Go. Thank you, Mr. Sir Ronald Mascareñas and Mel Mac. Thank you sa mga GCs namin. Medyo tumataba na yung mga tao dito or masyadong madaming protein ang kinakain nila. So thank you very much to Chooks-to-Go. Masarap kahit walang sauce. Don't forget everyone to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Ang NBTC24, we have a lot of NBTC highlights and NBTC news to come your way. Of course, we will always talk about the top players from the high school division, from the high school level, and we will always expose them because they need it, syempre, para umangat sa college level. So again, thank you very much. This has been Mikee Reyes for week 6 of NBTC24, and hopefully next week ay may kasama na ako. Again, thank you very much and I'll see you next week.